Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Today we finally finished Squeex, hopefully. Copium. I got my pen working, I figured out what was wrong with Minecraft, maybe, perhaps, it's possible. And I also did forget to do the thing that I said last stream, which was fix, I don't know if it's like a variable stream rate or like a constant stream bit rate, something like that. I think it's what's causing my stream to go down in the middle of the stream for a couple minutes, so. And there we go. CarlBot has done its job. It has let everyone know I'm live on the Discord. If you're interested in joining the Discord, I don't have a link anywhere. It's probably on my videos though, so you can check that out. Where did my music stop? It didn't stop, it's just very quiet. I have also made a few changes to my mic settings, so if I sound weird or too loud or too quiet or something, let me know, and I will try and fix it. Lastly, before we get started, hi. But also lastly, what are we listening to right now? We're listening to something I literally just found right before I started the stream. And it is Minecraft Volume Alpha, but with SM64 sound font. I'm in love. Dude, I'm in love. Here's the Bandcamp page, tabbymusic.bandcamp.com. Go support artists if you can. And hopefully it's okay to use this for streaming. But, you know, if the VOD gets muted or something, I know for future. But it is a good time. I've been listening to it since I found it about 20 minutes ago. Let's get started on drawing Squeex. Hope everybody's good. I'm still getting used to these new controls. We're gonna make do. So it looks like it's a little low, maybe. It's hard to tell. How's that? And this is what everyone's been waiting for. This has been all the buzz at the town squares. Just looking if there's anything else to do. But now is where we make the picture weird. You know, if you know me at all about my art, I make weird art, usually. And this is like pretty tame. It's like a pretty normal... I don't know why that shortcut does that. And sometimes when you zoom out, it also redos and undo, which is kind of annoying. So I do have to change these keybinds at some point. What was I saying? I was saying it seems like a pretty normal picture. It's time to change that. First and foremost, see, like, why? First and foremost, we got to figure out the size here. We're gonna add a couple dimples. The light side. I do have a pretty aggressive curve, if you know what I'm saying. Pressure sensitivity adjustment. It was pretty extreme, so let's try that. That's probably a little better. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Not completely black, but the key is to straddle the line between super creepy, but also, like, you know, Squeex is a beautiful man, I think. It's probably weird for me to say that, but, you know, seems like a handsome guy. I want those type of attributes to shine through all the creepiness that I'm going to add on top. Oh my god, I hate these new. Small fixes here and there. I think pretty much it's almost good for the line work portion. We might add a couple more bags because I just what I do for my art. He seems wide. Seems like a wide man in this picture. Okay. Let's get to work here. I didn't add too much to the line art yet. I gotta figure out how the lighting looks. So what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna adjustments, brightness, contrast, bring down the brightness of the room a little bit. Not a crazy amount, but got the contrast just a tad too. Two sources of light that I want to get through here. First one's from this fireplace he has behind him, quote unquote. Could just. Sorry, I'm in concentration mode right now, but we'll go back to fun talk time in a second here. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work, eh? So we gotta subtract it. That one. This one. Hold on, I'm having a stroke. Yeah. Yeah. Soundtrack is driving me insane in the best way possible. Okay, I can live with that. And then we have a secondary light. Okay, I do have to turn down. There we go. I do have a second light in front of Squeex, which will be the monitor. Now, in real life, Squeex's monitor, I don't think actually has like that much glow. Unless he's maybe playing like a horror game or something, or, you know, like any other streamer. But I kind of want to create the illusion of a brighter glow than there actually is. And I'm going to reflect that in his eyes and in his lighting. Just figuring out the best way to do this here. Getting all my lighting set up so I kind of know where I'm heading with this. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. We'll see how much the lighting gets sold by adding it here. Let's do that now. Remember to name your layers if you remember. It's color. This will be lighting. Fire background. Okay, cool. I'm not sitting at a comfortable angle. I got a heating pad shoved down my ass over here because my lower back has been seizing up, which is like I have lower back I have lower back pains for a long time. But this is like different. It's like a seizing of the muscles. They like stop working. I don't know what's going on. Slowly falling apart. This is taking so long. Okay, so when I say lighting, I actually mean shadows, but we're just gonna pretend like that doesn't really matter. And then figure out what we're lighting here. You want, if you're lit by a cool light source, the shadow should be warmer. So they bring us into the purples and reds, maybe. I'm actually not 100% on that, but it seems like it should make sense. Like it seems like it should be a rule. I can live with this. Figure out all of our kind of shadow areas here. And we are gonna make this a mask as well. Does seem pretty intense. I don't know why I went so off the rails with that, but it does seem pretty intense. We might have to tame it a little bit. Yeah, it's probably a bit closer. And yeah, the plan for today's stream is hopefully finish Squeex, and then probably Minecraft. I know I've been saying it for a little bit, but I think it's time. I do think it's time. I don't know for sure if I'm going to do Minecraft or switch over to the next streamer / content creator, which I don't even know who it's going to be yet. I have a list in my own head of who I'm drawing, but I have no idea who's next. And if you're wondering, normally, for my own personal workflow, I do like separating. It depends on the picture, and if the picture gets too big, I kind of have to go against this, but I do like separating my colors into separate layers, if possible. But the downside for that is if you're drawing a shadow on top of everything, it can get a little bit more difficult. You kind of have to select your layers and delete afterwards. I'm also not in love with how this lighting looks. That's a little bit better. And then we have... How would the shadow go here? This might actually all be in shadow. Now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, I think that's... probably a little bit more accurate. For what I'm looking to do, at least, that is. Probably... Hey. Hey. There. I was confused for a second. I don't know. I've looked into it and I think I did solve it once, but I just hate Photoshop's bucket tool. It always leaves this like thin line that you have to fill in afterwards. This seems like, and I really don't use Procreate much at all. I'm just so used to Photoshop. I've been using Photoshop since, well, for a long time, like 15, 16 years. So I'm just so used to it at this point. Just feels really weird to go to a different application. I did try and get into it a little bit more last year. And did a couple pieces on it. And I don't hate it. Like, I actually think it is a really good program, especially for the price. It's just so, you know, it's much more a habits die hard kind of thing. I don't know if I like that. So I'll say it again. You know, what I do hate is these freaking shortcut keys, because they got switched from what I normally use. I have to take the time to actually reset them, which I really don't want to do. I'm just button mashing when it. Like, what kind of world do we live in where I'm button mashing art? It doesn't make any damn sense, man. Now, sometimes with a picture like this, it actually kind of makes more sense to completely lost my train of thought. It makes more sense to shade the entire subject and then just erase to find your light side. Or, you know, depending on your original color values. Maybe you just need lighting, or maybe you don't need shading, or whatever it may be. But in this scenario, I think it definitely would make more sense probably to just almost shade everything, but I think we've gone too far at this point. We're just gonna live with our mistake here. Do a little bit of rough shading, because we know we're gonna be coming back with an eraser now. like that. I mean, all this is probably all shaded. And then like back here will be shaded. I'm really trying to sell that most of the light is coming from the chat window. Or the second monitor where chat lives, as we all know. We don't need that fully shaded, but we'll just do it for now. It's all shaded. And then probably edit it after. It definitely should not be using that size for the light side, just to get a better feeling here. It's stuck on the cord. It's actually still a little light on the shading, despite how it may look. I'm actually gonna switch to this for erasing, just so we can get the same textures. Minecraft with Nintendo 64 sounds. Who would have thought? Just a perfect marriage. Okay. And I'm really trying personally to not take this serious. Because I would like not take this as serious as I would, let's say, for a normal art piece. Because it's really not supposed to be, right? It's just for fun, kind of weird pictures, poking a little bit of fun, but also showing a little bit of admiration. And I don't want to, because these are not things that I'm gonna like print off or anything, right? So I am trying to be realistic on how much time I spend on these, but I also don't want to just like rush through stuff. So it's kind of finding that balance. And that can be difficult. There's a little artist guy. Do you think this probably has to be? Because I don't know. I feel like artists, or you know, maybe I won't speak for all artists, but for myself, I find like there's this weird balancing act when it comes to art. When it comes to art creation, content creation, however you want to say it, you know, posting stuff. Where you're... Turn down this heating pad because it's getting a little hot. Where you want to create pieces of art that, you know, obviously meaningful to you. You want to spend your due diligence on the piece. Make sure you are giving it the effort it deserves. But then also on the other side, you don't want to, you know, especially when it comes to like this age we live in of posting everything and trying to gain traction so you can maybe have a bigger audience to post your art to, which is, you know, may not be the end goal, but it's always nice to get feedback and just have a bit more of a community when you post your art. And just having these two mindsets of trying to give your everything to each piece you create, but then also you don't want to be stuck on a piece for, 2-3 months at a time and just never really post, or people don't know you're alive out there kind of thing. And it's not right. Like, you really should just take your time with every piece. But even beyond content creation, there's the aspect of, I could spend, this amount of time on this piece, but I'm spending this much time on this singular piece at my current skill level. What if instead I just kind of churned out pieces more consistently, sketched more, got more stuff kind of complete, and increased my skills while doing it. So even beyond content creation, I think there's always this battle for artists, or just people who create anything in general, of learning and staying consistent with creation, and also giving each piece the time that it deserves. Or maybe I'm just talking out my ass, I don't know. This looks kind of weird. That's a long-winded way of saying, let's just get this piece done. Because for this series in particular, I know it's not supposed to be serious. Holy shit. Those were some aggressive shadows. I know it's not supposed to be serious. Hopefully anyone that happens to see this art, the communities, whatever it is, knows that this is kind of a tongue-in-cheek project. So let's just, have an understanding of that. I'm mostly talking to myself. I mean, literally I'm talking to myself, but just have an understanding of that so I can be at where I want to be mentally. For getting these pieces done. I really should learn how to draw eyelashes. I'm gonna be honest with you. What the hell's happening over here? Like, I didn't fully color it in, but I kind of like that roughness. Okay, we're getting closer. Definitions coming through, both on Squeex himself and his surroundings. I don't know why that was such a difficult sentence to say. And yeah. Okay. So I never had a shortcut for the eraser tool. I mean, maybe I should. I don't know. My style is kind of up in the air. Like, I think I'm kind of happy with where it's at, but I definitely want it to grow a lot more beyond what it's currently at, obviously, as you should. I've always wanted to have a better understanding of merging colors and just color theory in general. Because I very much draw in in blocks. And that's not really how reality presents itself. I am trying to get further and further away from, you know, quote unquote realism, because obviously this isn't realism, but I do, you know, the older I get, the more I kind of find the value and have more fun with stuff that's more and more disconnected from reality. Whether that's a commentary on growing up or not, I don't know, I'll let you decide. I do think that there's definitely doesn't need to go this hard. You get some more of these kind of folds in here. And make the shadow a bit less one-dimensional. There's a little bit of like the shadow looking like it's more like like belly rolls or something, which is not exactly what I'm going for here. It's more just the rolls of the shirt more than anything. Just trying to maybe make that a little bit more obvious in some ways. Yeah, not, oh my god. I'm not actually really sure if I like this. Bring the shadow out. Because in reality, this top shadow, the one that's closest to the light source, should probably be the furthest back on the 3D object that is Squeex. Because many people don't know this, Squeex is actually a 3D object. He's not a 2D video sprite. Despite what the liberal media would have you believe. I really need this heating pack for my back, but it's too hot. It's too hot. That eraser tool. Don't exactly love it, but I do think we're getting closer here. Just notice that I'm kind of doing this style in some other places, and this one doesn't really have it. So maybe if we just add some of that in here. Get together a little better. I don't know how I feel about this piece now that we've added shading. And that's kind of the risk you take sometimes with my process. I kind of run into being a little bit. I'm just getting some of this light from the fireplace behind him. It's a bit better. I think it's because, like, God, it's so annoying. I think it's because there's like a disconnect here in terms of selling it as a 3D object. I'm wondering if I can pull this a little bit more into the shadow realm. It just looks so weird. I'm not happy with it. Wait, if I hold it... No, it still does the weird thing where it resets. It does that. Okay, when in doubt... First of all, let's drop this down just a little bit more. When in doubt about how a shadow looks, sometimes what I like to do is just do a full reset on the area. And rather than trying to add shadow in, I'm instead gonna carve light out, if that makes sense. I mean, it should. It's not that complicated of a concept, I don't think. But we can add definitely some on the arm here. On the band. And maybe it really is just kind of keeping the light a lot more subdued on this side. Subdued. Subdued? Subdued. I think. I think that's actually quite a bit better. I wanna, like, I do want to make sure that there's enough variation. But yeah, I think less is more in this situation. And in doing so, I also think we increase how bright it is on this arm here. To fully lean into the contrast. I think. Careful here, not to go too overboard. I think that's manageable. I don't know why it re-added this. Okay. A little bit there, a little bit there. All right. Now comes the actual difficult part of this. Let's get my reference open here. I need a better reference than that. Wow, you can really find anything on the internet. I mean, he is moving, but that is pretty good. Okay. And we're back to sketching, baby, because we got one more thing to add here. This is gonna probably throw me off, so let's just get rid of that for now. That's not, is that this color? What does it look? It wasn't that color. I don't know why I drew like that for a second. I think the proportions are fully on, but God, that's that really pisses me off. I gotta change that keybind. Whenever you zoom in, it pretty much redoes and undo. Just seems like a complete oversight in terms of having that as a default keybind. The actual proportions need to be 100% for this, because that's what sells it, I think. Having part of it behind the piano there is a little bit of a pain, but you know what? The proportions are looking correct-ish. I think. It is a weird perspective, but we'll try our best. It needs to be like more so over here. This may seem like pretty rough right now, and I mean it obviously is, but you just gotta trust the process. Really cutting. How do we do this? I do like that angle. I'm gonna be honest. This artwork might be a little more PG-13 than Squeex might appreciate. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. No. Because Squeex has committed the ultimate sin. I don't want to just draw it, because I think it's pretty obvious what's starting to unfold here. It's, you know, I warned people that it was going to take a turn. And I'm so sorry that this is the turn that it ended up taking. But listen, you know, I don't make the rules. I don't draw these. I'm just the middleman. If you have a problem with what's going on screen, you take it up with my brain. I got no control of that guy. He's weird. I might still make some changes to the line art, like I said. See how this all shakes out. Added some of that. I don't know if I like that. I don't like that. I can live with that. We don't want to go too crazy. We want to keep it a little bit subtle. And let me just take the opportunity to apologize to Squeex. I honestly do think he is a handsome man. You know, the whole bald thing, it's overplayed. You know, it's just jokes on jokes. There's no building on the joke. You know, it's all the same. So if you're going that low, honestly, it's honestly a little bit played out. If I'm speaking honestly. Okay, so, you know, cat's out of the bag. Scalp is off the head. The joke is that Squeak has murdered his favorite plumber in his apartment and stolen his luscious, beautiful hair. You know, he'd seen him for, how old is Squeex? 45, something like that. He's seen him for 40 years on the screen every single day. Just pursuing that sub 49. Luscious, beautiful hair. And he just snapped. He couldn't take it anymore, pulled him right out of that screen. Scalped him, took the hair right off his head. And it makes you sad, it really does, to see someone that you think really has it all under control show their true colors. But it happens. It happens to the best of us, happens to the worst of us. Okay, we're going in with a real rough sketch of Mario. This is not a good idea. So I might actually try and, excuse me, try and clean it up a little bit. We're getting right to the end of volume alpha here. So let's try. Okay, that's not. It's the wrong. Yeah, let's first of all let's just clean up the sketch a little bit. I don't know if his hand would actually make it that far out. And then of course he really does have a round head, you know? Mario, that is. Super round ears. I do sometimes find it difficult to draw characters out. I mean, like, I'm not amazing at anatomy or anything, but I can at least understand where things are supposed to go. But characters it's kind of all up in the air. Because if they decided to put his ear, you know, at chin level, and it just looks good because that's what everyone's used to. If you don't have reference open or something, you'll put that ear kind of in line with the eyes, and you look like a damn fool. You really will. And you'll go, I went to art school. I was so sure that's where the ear went. And you'll be a laughing stock. Is his nose really that big? Just gonna come in like that. Help kind of drawing like this a little bit. What's up, Pogo? I just want to zoom in, man. What's up, Pogo? He's such a weird character. Like when you actually look at his body shape. Pogo, what are you doing swallowing so loud down there, man? Do you need water? Do you wanna be let out of the office? I can do that. Yeah, okay. Off he goes. Off he goes. An adventure untold. And then he has. Oh damn. He really do be. I'm going off of the looks like. Well, this is a Super Mario 64 promotional render. That's what I have for the. Um. Okay. What am I saying? Super Mario 64 promotional render is my reference. That's the word I'm trying to find. And he does be having. He is be having 4 fingers. Well, like 5, but like 4 fingers and a thumb. Which I wasn't sure of. So then, I'm like thumb, so something like a thumb maybe. I don't hate that. You just kind of draw like a goalie glove. Also, we're out of music. Music has extinguished. So we're gonna switch to. I don't know if this is actually safe for streaming. No, this is what I used last time. It was fine. Okay, we're throwing on. Ghibli but lo-fi. If you're interested. Get out of my screen, man. What I'm really worried about is this under the piano part here. I don't really know what I'm going to do there. He's so small. Who made Mario such a little guy? I do think I'm gonna increase his size a little bit. Yeah, I think something like that. And no, I'm not moving him so his hands off the screen. Why would you even suggest such a thing? I actually am not. I'm moving him because his head would be hitting the chair. The perspective's all weird here. Okay, let's see what we can perhaps maybe draw of Mario. I am definitely going in and do just a little bit of smoothing here just to help, just a little bit, just to help us out. I'm definitely going in to the inking phase of Mario here way too early. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see what we can do. The classic mustache. Why does it look blue? Is this just a color theory thing? Where you have like 2 colors that like one's pink and one's like neon green, and then you draw a line between them and it's the same color, and you're like, I really don't understand how that happened, but if you say so. It goes out a little bit further than that. Let's say there. And now he do be having a mouth. Mario, because how else is he gonna go, yeah, wahoo! He do be having a mouth, but especially like in the Nintendo 64 version, it's just mustache. It's just stash. So I am kind of thinking of going that route. And there is also the option when we come to the eyes here. Do we do closed eyes? Right? Obviously an option. Or, let me throw out a little reference for you here. Oh, that is not what I thought. For some reason, Pogo. You stay in or you go out? You have to go outside? You want to go outside? So do you mind letting them out? Apologies. Apologies. You know how it is. Gotta look after the little man first. What I was saying is, this is not what I thought for when he was dead. I swear his eyes turned like completely black. Maybe that's only in like Sunshine or something. I don't mind doing X's. It kind of matches my branding on my Twitch, so I guess it kind of lines up a little bit. We'll do something like that. And it does not have to be exactly like Mario. This is where we can have a little bit more fun. I can expand on my creepy style that I have. And you know, we're not doing like a portrait of anyone, so we're not gonna, you know, the goal of this is definitely not to hurt anyone's feelings. So, but this is where we can make it look really, really gross and gnarly. Where's my reference? What happened to it? I got too many damn screens open. That's not right. Hate to do this to you, my little man, but it is what it is. I don't know if that mouth actually works. It's supposed to be like just the bottom lip, because then the mustache would cover the top lip. But it's working, kind of, maybe. Have a little bit of a fold there, maybe. Oh my god. Okay. I gotta let Pogo in one more time. Apologies. Everybody, come on. Did you pee? Did you poo? What happened? What happened? Yeah, you're being goofy. Okay, well, if you're gonna be a pain, I gotta at least exploit you for views. Where's the camera? Where am I? This is my little man. Pogo. 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 Okay, he's done. Alright, lay down somewhere, buddy. You're in for the rest of the stream here. Another hour we got. I guess we're not doing Minecraft again. I do apologize if anyone cares that I keep saying we're going to do Minecraft and then not doing it, but we're close. I think we can get this done today. Hey. I am really unsure about how this perspective is actually going to look once I, you know, fully commit to what we got going on here. I mean, he's disgusting, but that is Mario. For sure, it's Mario. You know what's super weird about his little getup here that I didn't really think about? No, it's not weird. I just had a brain fart. I was like, why? What are his overalls holding up if they're the same material? Then I was like, that's how overalls work. They go over top, and then they clip in. You know, sometimes thoughts aren't my greatest thing to. So, sometimes I do not be thinking, is what I'm trying to say. This is a weird angle. Just take my armpit for a second. Armpit cam. Okay, I think that works. Make these actually like for real buttons, maybe. Tuck this a little bit more behind the button. You know, anywhere you can get the idea of 3D in helps a little bit, I think. Okay, then we have the roundness, and then the bottom. This is what I'm scared of. The arms. Because it really shouldn't be that long. There is like a weird proportionality to Mario, where his arms are sometimes long and sometimes not. Like if you look at this N64 version right... Where'd it go? Right here. His arms look like they're literally like T-Rex arms. But then you look at a rendering of him, and it's like normal arms. So I don't know if that might just be like an artifact of limitations of the Nintendo 64. Either way, let's try and draw this damn hand. And then thumb. And then thumb. You know, I definitely think it could be worked on a little bit. And I don't think I'm gonna get the artwork here 100%. I'm just trying to get it to a point where it makes sense, pretty much. And then I can do like some of the really small tweaks and stuff off stream. Maybe I'll film them for YouTube or something. Don't love it. Also seems like the fingers are way too big. This might be an off-stream thing, doing the hands. Because there might be a few iterations. Let's give it one more shot though. So we got the ball of the hand here. Build off of that ball. We also got to make sure we're accounting for the current angle he's at, the perspective. Okay. Hit cam again if you don't mind. It's like that a little bit more. It still feels like it's like angled incorrectly here. The thumb really just kind of comes off at like kind of like that. Yeah, again, I don't know if the angle lines up, but you know what? You think there's something there? It does not line up. It feels like it's like... I think I did actually have the more correct angle drawing it originally. That's not bad. It's not deselected though, because I also think it's a tad bit small for Mario's hands. He do got grippers. And I haven't even seen his feet. Okay. Okay. Of course, you got the overalls where they actually connect here. Okay. I think that's passable. Now, this other one, I think we can get away with it being like, oh, it's just, you know, it's just down to the side. I think we can cheat the system. Like, have it, like, here. I mean, I think it makes more sense if it's this way. It's just such a pain, man. Especially with this damn chair here. I mean, we could maybe go this way. So if his shoulder was here, it'd come out kind of like that. Something like that. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. Okay. It don't work like that, do it? It's a bit better. And it is a little too thin. Gotta do, I'm like quantifying vectors in my head right now. Because if it, oh man. It's like the opposite of foreshortening, it's forelonging. Well, actually, I don't know if I want to just delete it like that. Yeah. Yeah. So the issue here is it would much more like be an actual full circle, I think. Something like that, maybe. It's way too big though. Okay, then we got the ball of the hand somewhere. Is this? Yeah, that's the correct size. Maybe like that. thumb comes up like this. Yeah, maybe we can do like kind of an up curled pinky. Holy. What's going on with this perspective, man? I like the thumb. The thumb was pretty good. Let's see. That's not a good time. Oh. Someone help. You know on Teams you can like get someone to take control of your computer? Anyone on stream want to do that? Just for this one little piece here. So I can't. I really can't, is the thing. Just trying to see if I can have just the palm. Oh, excuse me. Work in my favor, just in terms of figuring out. This, all right. The other hand was a no, but I think this one might have to be a off stream kind of thing. I can't erase that. It's hot in here. I do like how the blood came out. And like the happy-go-lucky smile on Squeex is perfect for this scenario. I really want to get this done, because then I got, 45 minutes to color it in, figure out lighting, and I might be done. I might be done this whole piece. I really want to try to figure it out. If it's straight out, try getting the thumb in. What I'm trying to do here, you know what? Oh, the pinky's too thick. Trying to create like the effect of, I'm just trying to see, of like a hand being like this pretty much. So you can just, it's kind of, it's curled up. You can just see the tips of the fingers on the other side there. And I'm just having difficulty with the perspective. But maybe we cut this in a little bit. You know what? That's not bad. Especially if we bring them down just a little bit more, which is probably fine anyways, because you want that head to avoid the bottom of the piano anyways. So I think that actually works. I think, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've done it. Now, one thing I do notice though, just taking a look at this, is the Arm, I believe. What are we doing here? Is a little high up. We could just. We just drop it down a little bit here. Yeah, I think that's much closer. I don't know if you're still in here, Dave, but you should have said something if you were hopping in. I could have said what's up. But thank you for the support if you are still in here. Either way. Okay. Dude, I gotta expose my feet. I gotta pull out the dogs. I just have to. Alright, other thing I notice, he is still a little small for me. Let's do that. I don't want it to be super obvious, right? And that's... Especially because this right here is gonna actually kind of obscure him a little bit. Small boy. It's true. It's true, David's correct on that. I did just draw a hand. What's up, Pete? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for saying hello. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the scalped Mario in the background? Were you expecting it? Be honest. It's probably pretty good. All right, now we have to... Oh shit, you know what we're forgetting? I had drawn it here. Mario's hat, but that should be easy enough, hopefully. Dude, that like little voice scared the shit out of me. I thought someone was whispering through my windows. I don't know if you guys heard it in the music that just played. Okay, dude, how can one man be so powerful? I think that's literally like perfect for the hat. You know what? Now that I turned off the other layer, it kind of looks like shit. So let's not get too cocky here. You know we gotta have every little detail. And sure. A little unsure about how this is shaping up. What's up with you, Pete? How's your day going? This guy's still on. Dave's still on the Call of Duty grind. It's like, just give it up. You know what? If we're gonna draw the hat, we might as well make it the iconic. You know, it would make more sense that it would land top side up. But let's just put in the work here. Except the perspective. Okay, so we got like the hat is like and the rat is like this. It's been a day. Oh, tell me about it, brother. No, my day was what you'd expect at work. Nice relaxed day. Wasn't bothered much. Had a meeting in the morning with our UK office. and then just sat and did work, had a nice pace for the rest of the day. It was a breeze. It was a good time. Weekend's coming up hot. Excited. Oh my god, why like I'm literally trying to break down the hat in my head and I can't. The shape is so like nope. Nope, that's not it. Matching hairdos, do we? Are you slicked back? You've been growing it out for a bit? I kind of want to shave mine, to be honest. But, I don't know, we'll see. Has it been that long, Pete? You have long hair now again? Feels like it's been years. Yeah, I do realize that we've just been staring at, like, me not drawing for the last 2 minutes here, so I do apologize. Just trying to figure out how this is actually going to look. Yeah, let's open our sketch layer and do it on there, because I feel I have a little more safety. It like and then it kind of like what the hell, man? I'm giving him a copper hat. Part of the UK police now. To be honest, this is actually decently close. Like, it definitely needs some work. But we're in the process here. Ooh. See, Pete, though, you got like nice thick hair. My hair's so thin. I don't know if a mullet would suit me well. I had a mullet in high school. And we're getting kind of close. Also, thank you so much for tuning in, Pete. I do appreciate it. It's like a little... What the fuck? Definitely needs to be a little bigger. Drag back a little bit here. And then I think it comes up more. It's a hell of a ride, this hat. You don't really notice it when you're not paying attention. But this shit goes. For real. I'm very glad the pen is working. I also, like, look at this hat, though. You know who this reminds me of, though? I'm gonna be honest. Hold on. Okay, don't... Hold on here. I'm cooking. All right, we all know the classic plumber, but when I look at him, all I see in my eyes is the real classic plumber. It's the exact same. It's a spitting image. Anyway, I can't get. Let me move my shit around, man. It really is. Life imitates art and all that. Yeah, I'm very glad the pen's working as well. Figured out what was going on. I also think I figured out what the issue with Minecraft was. It really was the tablet. So as soon as I finished stream, I got it working, which is kind of a pain, but you know, it's the way it goes sometimes. It's not going to be a perfect circle. So I think in order to play, I mean Minecraft, but like a lot of games that just default to full screen, I have to turn off my drawing tablet here, which isn't really that big of a deal. Like it's got a power button. Where are we? Right here. You can see it maybe somewhere. There you go. And you just turn that off, and it you know, obviously turns off, and it doesn't mess up all your settings and stuff. You can just turn it back on, and in Windows is all good in the hood. But then when I do turn it back on, I noticed that it had some issues with the pen again, which kind of sucks. But it just means that if I'm going to do an art stream, it probably has to be either the entire stream or the starting thing. And then, you know, if I do gaming, it would be afterwards. You know, I turn off the tablet, and once I reboot, it's all good again. And I don't know exactly why that is. It's not just Huion, which is the brand of this tablet. It is also, what's the other one I had? Artisol. I'm not sure about Wacom. Wacom's a bit, I don't know if it's actually that intense. I think it's more like, maybe like that. Wacom's like, you know, the industry standard or whatever. So I don't know if their drivers are a little bit better. Holy shit, that ruined it. And maybe we don't have that issue, but I don't got the money for a Wacom, man. What a pain in the bottom. Pete, top or bottom? Be honest. Be honest. Be honest with me. Like that. I think I can. Hell yeah, Pete. An honest man. I think so too. I think so too. For me. Alright, let's see how this looks. Let's fully commit to the line art here, and then let's it's such a weird hat shape. Like I am struggling to draw it because it really does defy. It's like his hat is like a liminal space, like it shouldn't exist, and it's something that I never noticed. Yeah, let's just follow our draft here and see if we can get it looking clean. What's the goal with this Mario? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Elaborate. Why is he there? I mean, that's a fair question. So if you're unfamiliar with the streamer Squeex, because we are still in this image here, haven't zoomed out for a while, been kind of lost in the sauce on this Mario. Squeex is a Mario 64, and why is he dead? That's, you know, it's a fair question as well. Squeex is a, you know, not solely, but he does play a lot of Mario games, and he's a Mario 64 speedrunner. And, you know, it's a running joke in his community that he's balding. So the joke here is that it's like kind of like a nice picture of Squeex. You know, I've tried to make him as dashing as possible, but there's the dark twist of the picture is that he has actually killed Mario in his apartment and has scalped him and is wearing Mario's hair. So I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be streaming. I don't know if this goes against TOS or what. I'm just drawing. This is art. Am I right, guys? What the hell happened? I'm saving? Holy shit. Something happened? I've lost control? We've saved, so that's good. I think I gotta just open close. I can't zoom in or anything. So yeah, that's why Mario is scalped behind Squeex. If you need the lore. Because Squeex gets it enough. I don't know, you know, obviously you're not familiar with him as a streamer. Chad is ruthless, and it's all in good fun. But I thought, let's put him in a nice positive light here. But I can't be too nice. Because once I get to other streamers, you know, we're gonna get weird with it. And it is, holy shit. It is difficult towing that line of appreciation and also, you know, drawing someone in my weird art, because my art is really weird. Okay, that's not bad. Actually, I like how that rim looks. It was a good rim job there from myself. Right? Okay, that's definitely the angle for the circle we want. What time are we at here? 9:06. Okay. Holy shit, he's done it. Please, just let me zoom in, man. Too much. Okay, let's get to drawing here. And by drawing, I mean coloring. But first, one more little detail. Hey, no. You're allowed to draw gore on Twitch, right? Like, that's not... As far as I know, it's not against TOS. I guess we'll find out. Eventually someone will see this and make a judgment call. But I mean, if you can like play games, like M-rated games on Twitch, this really shouldn't be an issue, right? Like last time I was streaming, you know, when was that, 2020? I was showing full cock and ball. In Cyberpunk. If you can body paint, is that a thing? All right, tweet. I almost called you tweet. All right, Pete. Be honest. Who are you following? What are your streamers? And then, like, I don't know, but, like, I feel like skulls have, like, separation points. So we're also just going to add those. And then one day we'll get to zooming in here. And have a little bit of... This isn't... There. What's up, Goofy? Painting her breasts. Damn, eh? That means... Okay, I got a list of video and stream ideas. And I'll add that. I want to paint with my breasts. Faceman tries breast painting. Not clickbait, you know? Alright, we have the foundations of Mario's outline. Mario. Outline. We got 20 minutes to color. Let's go. Color. And... Just kind of looking here for the... color of Mario's stuff. That looks decently close. It's weird. Like, obviously it's his hat, which is... Okay, that's too bright. There we go. Obviously it's his hat, which is so iconic. But Mario really is more blue than red. Maybe. He might be like 50-50. But I do think it's just because it's his hat. I guess that makes sense, but really does make you think. You be donating to that stream? Hell yeah. It'll come one of these days. I got ideas. I actually don't have that many ideas for streaming. Like unique ideas other than like, I'm going live and drawing. I'm going live, and guess what? I'm drawing. I'm going live, and this time, Minecraft. You know, other than like stuff like that, I don't have really too many unique ideas. I got a lot of ideas for videos. So I gotta work through that list. Are we done the music? What happened? Holy shit. Okay, I thought I was drawing on the wrong layer for a second. Speed it up. Let's get this done. I do believe. Type 1 in chat if you believe. Which time do we have? We got 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Oh, I was with all of my being, I was expecting to look up and see it too. That's wild. Holy shit, dude. Okay. Looking good to me. That's the reds down. And we're not going to do a complete white, but pretty close here. Hey now. Hey now. Come on. Be serious. Some people. was 50-50. Flipped a coin for 1 or 2. That's fair. Okay. Passable. Passable. And when it comes to art, passable. That's what I say. Why do I have 2 separate... Okay, whatever. Dark blue for the pants. Not that dark. Well, yeah, that's looking about the same saturation level as the red. Oh yeah, that's a Mario blue if I've ever seen it. Just blue and Mario real quick here. Armpit shot for the true believers. Second armpit shot coming up. One day it's going to align. It's going to align perfectly and you're going to get a straight shot to my armpit. It'll be a beautiful day. But the VOD will be deleted, so it'll be a... You know, it's like when you find a blue lobster. My blue lobster is exposed armpit on stream. It's not likely to happen, but it's not zero. They do find them. I saw a video of a lobster that was half blue. No, wait, what was it? It was blue, and it was half female, half male. Like, it was split down the middle, I think. And it was like a 1 in, you know, some... It was a foil. Like, it was definitely a rare pull. Okay, and then we got... this white for the gloves. You know, Pete, I appreciate you even saying damn. Didn't have anything constructive to add to the conversation, which is fine. That's not your job. You're a viewer. But just hitting me with the damn. For real? That's crazy. Yo, wait a second. Hold on. In this promo art, Mario's mustache is black, but his hair is brown. Explain that science. Yeah, I think, what's it called? Aphroditeism or whatever it's called? I don't know the scientific term. But, like male-female individuals are like super common among like a lot of species in the ocean, I believe. All right, we got a nice peachy skin for my Mario man. Even a little lighter than that. What else is there to say? That's fair. That's fair. I did have something I wanted to talk about on stream. Like a video or something. And now it's escaped my mind and it's kind of been pissing me off for like the entire stream. I gotta write these things down. I gotta keep a stream journal. There's no way we're getting this entire piece done. But this is probably the last time you will see this piece on stream. I'll probably finish the remainder of it. You know, solidify all the lighting and shadows. Probably add some more weird, wavy, inflatable lines everywhere, because that's just my style. And just tie it all together. I'll probably do all that off stream. I think I'll probably record it. Like I said, these are part of a larger YouTube project that I'm currently working on. And yeah, I think that's that. Just teasing the cock. Just a cock tease. Probably shouldn't be saying just a cock tease when I'm drawing a bloody, scalped, dead Mario. I feel like that could be clipped out of context. Alright, he do be pale though. That's crazy. He's like me. Oh my god, we're the same. Okay, and then... Dude, this white is like pretty blue. Except it's not. I'm looking on stream. I think it's just my tablet. My tablet's, you know, the Huion that I'm using right now, Pro 16, I think it's called. Dude, drugs have absolutely fried my brain. I'm so glad I stopped. What was I saying? The tablet, the Huion 16 Pro, whatever it's called. It's a great tablet. But the thing that's missing is like super accurate color on the screen. It's definitely better than my Artisol, which was pretty bad for color accuracy. It just makes it hard to know what I'm actually producing for art. And yeah, this isn't perfect, but it's pretty good. Clipped and shipped to the FBI. I don't believe in the FBI. If you don't believe in the FBI, they can't hurt you. So even though this reference picture I have has a black mustache, okay, well actually I'm gonna color pick from here since it's technically supposed to be his hair. There we go. I don't think anyone would have noticed that difference, but I would have. See, I gotta get my streamer brain working again. Like I said, it's been perma-fried. It takes me so many takes sometimes for YouTube videos and stuff to get a fully coherent sentence out. And I don't get out much, you know. 1, no friends. 2, no bitches. 3, no charisma. So it's just easier to stay at home. So since I don't get out much, I don't you know, and my work is so, you know, I'm gonna say isolating, but in the good sense. That I just don't get much human interaction. I need to practice talking more. Is even that I can't say without messing up. All right, we got bone, which is going to be obviously more bleached than his skin. At least you'd hope so. Could you imagine, like an autopsy or something, some dead guy like a goth on the operating table, cut him open, and his bone is darker than his skin? That would be a trip. That really makes you think. I at least want to get the coloring done. And then maybe we can get just a teeny bit of like shadows and stuff done to really bring this together. But my next stream, Pete, I don't know if you're still here. If you are, my next stream, would you rather see some Minecraft or more art? Because I can move on to the next streamer, which I'm not sure who it's going to be yet. But it might be Northern Lion. We'll see. I got like 2 of them are groups, so those shouldn't be too bad. But I do have like 6 or 7 streamers to draw, so if I keep going at this pace, never releasing a new YouTube video, I guess. Maybe I just do like 3 for the first YouTube video, and then if I don't get accused of like clout chasing and my career ends before even starting, then I look at maybe a couple more streamers that I enjoy watching for another episode. That seems probably like the smarter idea. Maybe mix in a Minecraft session. That's what I'm thinking. Because this is 3 sessions of... I gotta keep going. But this is 3 sessions of drawing now. Now, obviously, we dealt with a lot of turmoil to get where we are. That's like almost like a brown, but it needs to also be not quite like that red. That's probably better. So, you know, we've essentially worked 6 hours on this picture, but in reality it's probably closer to like 4. Which is way too long. Like, this picture shouldn't have taken that long, but I think it's a combination of drawing a bit slower because I'm talking more. The issues I had with the background, cleaning up all the elements I had from the screenshot for this. And just being a nervous little fella. You know, streaming doesn't come naturally to me. I don't think it really... I mean, it does come naturally to some people, but it is an effort, and I think I trade off some artistic efficiency when I'm streaming and drawing at the same time. Because I'm using mental faculties to think of something to say. You don't want to just sit here and draw quietly. But I think as I stream more, get more used to kind of just thinking without thinking, if that makes sense. I think I'll be able to reach the artistic level of efficiency I do off stream, or at least close to. And I can knock out projects a little quicker. Maybe not in 1 stream, but maybe 2. I also do want to, now that I'm talking about it, I don't. No, I don't. Thank you for asking, though. It's an important question. It's important to clarify. I don't think. Not once have I ever thunk in my entire life. And that's the way I do it. That's the way Daddy does it. That's the way America does it. And it's worked out pretty good so far. You did get me off what I was talking about. Pete, damn it. I was talking about something. Now it's lost. R.I.P. to that thought. Oh yeah, that's brutal, dude. That's not okay. That's not okay, man. That's messed up. Okay. Now the crazy thing about all this... We're just gonna... whoops. Whoops. Okay, this has to go up here. Okay, we got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes, people. Pull it in. Why does he have no brain? No, it's his skull. It's the top of his skull. The brain's inside. But that's an important note. That's good to clarify. Maybe I can make that a little more clear. I don't think I'm gonna find it with let's drop this down a little bit. See if there's something we can Because I do want it to be a dark room, but I also have to be careful not to obscure too much. Like, that doesn't look too bad. I mean, is there any difference between a hard mix and normal? Absolutely not. Yeah, I think, like, when I do the shading, we got 1 minute here, but I can show you an example. When I get the shading in here, I think I'm gonna go for, like, a bit warmer shadows. Like, I think it will be a little more obvious. Holy shit. That it's out, you know? It's not like a hole. But if I do that just real quickly here, and then like it would be like that's in shadow, this side's in shadow, and then I think probably like an overlay is probably what you want. Maybe it's a little clearer. I don't know, maybe I can figure out a way to make it look like it's out a little bit more. It's an important note. Good note, Pete. Thank you for the constructive criticism. Always appreciate it. That's gonna do it though. I think that's gonna, you know. Let's just drop this down. I just wanna, there's definitely like, you know, stream time, maybe like another stream on here, but real time, like if I work in silence with just some music playing and get in a good flow state, probably like an hour left of work on here. I gotta do some like rim / highlights. Gotta clarify that Mario's skull is pointing out and not caved in. The shadows on Mario, and then just cleaning it all up, bringing it together. Probably maybe throw on some filters or something just to unify all the colors. And then I also want to make Squeex look a little crazier, which probably means glazing over the eyes a little bit, maybe making the pupils a little larger, drawing like a reflection of the screen in his eye, maybe. Yeah, I think it's coming along though. I'm excited where it's at. I'll probably finish this tomorrow after work. I will not be streaming tomorrow. There might be big moves coming in for sure. It is also good, like I had an epiphany during this stream that, I mean, it literally just happened, but it's probably better to have a YouTube video of just like 3 streamers to start with, instead of doing like the 6 or 7 that I originally planned, and just seeing how that goes over, if people, I don't know if appreciate's the right word, but kind of understand the project that I'm doing and the kind of fun that I'm having with it, poking fun at people, but hopefully not in an actual harmful way. But you know, you never know when you're towing the line of fan art, so I just want to make sure it's all on the up and up. And yeah, there might actually be a stream on Saturday during the day, maybe. I got like Christmas shopping. I gotta go. We don't have a Christmas tree though. Our old one was a hand-me-down. We threw it out because it was shedding needles everywhere. And we have pets, so we didn't want them to eat them. So I gotta go get a Christmas tree, do some Christmas shopping at night, but during the day I should be pretty free. So I might do some streaming. Saturday stream, maybe, you know? Have lunch, a nice sandwich, some luncheon meat, lettuce, mayo mustard, some chips, sitting on the couch watching me play Minecraft. It's tempting. Some tea. Yeah. Some tea. Perhaps some state secrets that you're just perusing, looking through. That sounds like maybe a good night. Okay, I think that's gonna end it. Pete, I still have you here for a couple seconds. You're my crash test dummy. And how is the sound? I changed some sound settings. Are the levels good? Is it too loud? Too quiet? If I'm just talking normally, is it too quiet? Is it kind of like, does it punch you in the face when I get a little louder? You're my QA team. And then I'm hopping off. Like it sounds good? Yeah? Okay. Anything you change? Louder music, quieter music. Hello, Pogo. Also, the stream didn't go down. Oh, you're on your phone? Yeah. Well, if it sounds good on the phone, though. Usually, if it sounds good on a bad speaker, it should translate to sounding well on a good speaker or a good system, good headphones. So, Pete, I do appreciate it. You were every message today, and truly the support cannot be understated. I really do appreciate it. Always good to bounce ideas off one another. I am going to try and make it to lunch on Sunday. Jordan just texted me back, so might be able to make that work too. Yeah, I guess hearts in chat. I can't do the Zoomer heart like this one. Is that like I can't do it? But then the other Zoomer heart, this one. Is that it? I'm a 28-year-old man. I shouldn't be doing this. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you did, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Next stream will be Minecraft. Shout out Squeex. Shout out all the music that I played today. Shout out Dead Mario. It's been fun. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Take it easy. We'll see you later. Peace out. Love you. Bye-bye.